Darius Davis to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Herbert. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Working quickly here. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. And the defender comes away with it. Levi Wallace with the INT. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Let's go. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They bring Sutton in motion left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Slot man in motion right. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing here, Nix. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Go! Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. Mims with the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Broncos looking at a punt on fourth down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. Finds McConkey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle by Levi Wallace. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 4.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They bring their tight end left. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Throwing deep for the end zone. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Let's go now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to Sutton. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Crowd right. Ready.
Another try following the sack. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. Well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Home troops right. Real.
Herbert with a blitz coming. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 45-yard line.
Set. 70 range. 70 range. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set go.
Nix from the gun. Chased out to his right. Got Williams, and it's complete.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
79 Broncos.
Now Nix. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
He's back to throw. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Set.
Here comes the final play of our first half. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll send him over right.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nix with it on 1st. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19.
They'll throw again. Nix. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. He breaks the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Takes it in at the 21. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Broncos get set to take over.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's the handoff. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go!
Now give left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Williams fields the pitch. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's go!
Offense set for a first and 10. Another run for Williams. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the fourth here. Somehow, this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's how to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Let's see what they went with on third down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. To throw, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punting unit out now. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Begins his return at the 16. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Come on. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. The running back gets it on the draw. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Down the left sideline he goes. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. Gets this to McConkey. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Herbert on first down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Here we go, here we go.
Now we're on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Derwin James picks it. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll.
Running this one left. And he's brought down for a loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how I don't care. Win, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Just a little too offline, and it clangs off the run upright. No good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
So all of a sudden, Kate, this one's not quite over. They find a way to get a big play quickly here. They may give themselves a chance to line up for a field goal of their own.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Hey, go Lion. What is it?
Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go, set.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Set, go.
The Broncos to a knee and let the clock run out on this win. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.